Okay, hello everybody. I hope you are prepared to see the real stuff. Now we're gonna go into Eclipse over here. We're gonna launch it and I hope the computer can handle it. So let's see this. Oh, it actually handles it easily. With ease. I wonder what kind of video quality I'm getting though. Because it's my first try. So basically this is a future game. One day to come. This is my player. I can navigate my player. My player has limits. It cannot go out of it, and it bounces funny when it is on an edge. It is unintentional, but that's how it works, and I think it is funny because it's kind of tries, but it can't. Basically, we got container system, so my player, as a matter of fact, it can be contained within any of these boxes. I can set it to be contained within it, and it will only move within it, and it will bounce the same way it does on the border of any box, because basically this whole screen is treated by my game as a box, and as a box it limits my player's mobility like any other of these boxes. You can see this box has this little box inside of it, so the player can be within that box, and then both boxes will be limiting his maneuverability. But do note that it kind of there are drawbacks. Basically, if you have boxes inside of boxes, that ain't gonna end well for you. Basically, what else we can do? We can move this line, Lagrange line. This is controllable. We can add dots and delete dots for it because it is listening. This is the only line here in this scene that is listening to the input. Other lines are just frozen. They're not listening to the input. I may or may not add the input for them, at least to move their points, because now we cannot even move the points. But with this line we can do everything. We can add dots to it, and we can remove dots and do the standard stuff that I implemented for my university project. Basically, this is considerable. That I mean, I should consider adding these lines. I should totally rework, and instead of a input listener, make it a mouse listener and mouse movement listener, or rather maybe like mouse listener and keyboard listener. Okay, I will do it on my work. So on my own. Okay, so this player, it has a fluid motion system. So when I hold 4 keys, it's not gonna move. When I hold 2 keys of opposite directions, it's not gonna move. When I release one of them, it's gonna move immediately. Basically, this is an awesome system that I had to develop once I figured out that just like moving player of keys pressed is not good. The player actually has states. If it's moving in any direction, if it's moving up, down, bottom, and up, down, left and right, and depending on that, it has this speed added to its coordinates in terms of its like speed vectors, like x velocity and y velocity. So basically, yeah, this player is awesome. We get colliders here in the background running. We get balls. We get hello worlds only in the background. We actually got one collider. See this little collider here? It's contained within that box. That is pretty cool. Also, all these lines within this box, they are contained within it. And there's this line that is within the big box and contained with it. It cannot go out of it. Basically, they can technically, because they can render. You can see this 5 is rendered outside, so they are not actually limited. I am still thinking if I'm gonna make those limited or not, but I probably will, just because there are some unintentional features. Like if you look closely at balls and like at boxes, they will actually interpolate bounds kind of outside of their bounds. So this is kind of an unintentional, so I do want to kind of deal with that, but we'll see how I implement that. So for now, I'm actually very satisfied with how this project is going. I still have a lot to do, and thank you all for listening to me ramble. Thank you all for watching. Oh, colliders are going for collide. Bye bye. See you around.